Hey, welcome. In this video, I'll be going over my Tango to DM scripts that I used when I was an appointment setter, booking more than 7 figures worth of appointments. And also when I started my own personal brand, I generated 5 figures from my own personal brand with basically a very small audience. And I'll be going over all those things so that you can learn them and implement them in your lead generation and appointment setting processes so that you can book more sales calls with your offer. And if you are first time here, it's Onat. I make these videos to break down how me and my clients build our brands and also attract dream clients with it. So let's start. And this was an old giveaway actually, so that I did on X. When it comes to booking the sales call and also if you stick around till the end, I'm gonna show you what you can do if someone basically shows resistance in the DMs and like don't wanna follow the direction in the DM that you want to follow. So if they show resistance, I'm gonna show you how to handle that at the end of this video. So make sure you stick around. And when it comes to booking sales calls in the DMs, the first phase is basically creating context and familiarity because even if by the way, I don't like recommend doing cold DMs right now because the market is getting very, very sophisticated and you need to build a lot of trust and authority to basically make people book a sales calls with you. So I always promote warm DMs. I make basically the most money from my brand with the warm DMs. So I basically suggest you to create good content, attract the right people, build authority, and then when it comes to warm outreach, the first thing that you should do is basically create context and familiarity, and you do it by covering all these things in the first 1 to 2 messages of the conversation. You basically indicate the reason for reaching out, saying that's like maybe thanks for following me if they followed you, or maybe you noticed something in their profile. You can mention that, and then you can, as I said, mention something personal besides the first one. So maybe you compliment on something, but also compliments got real fake on social media in the maybe last few months, maybe a year. So when someone compliments me as the opener message, I instantly think that, oh, this guy will pitch me maybe the next message, maybe the message after that. So make sure your compliment or whatever you are mentioning is genuine, and then asking the opening question, make sure you ask an open-ended question and not too invasive question. Like I see people asking how is my business doing, or not how is my business doing, but how many clients I have, how much revenue I'm generating currently as the first question, or what are my business numbers like. And if you don't have a previous relationship with someone, it's if it's too much, people sense that you are, I don't know, trying to just sell something directly. So at first, this is the reason for reaching out. So after that, you can basically say how is the journey going so far, or whatever you are basically doing. It's maybe you can ask how long have you been in this space, in whatever space you are in. Maybe you can ask what are you working on, or actually this is kind of an old document. I created this maybe a year ago. So the thing that I'm using the most right now is that this or that question, because it's also easier to answer, but open-ended questions are also good. But when you just ask a yes or no question, the conversation kind of ends. So I think it's better to ask something like a this or that question, which is are you doing this or that? This depends on your niche, but maybe you can say that if you are, for example, an email marketer, maybe are you using emails to do this, or are you using this type of emails? Maybe something like that. This is easy to answer. So, and also it's intentional. So, these could be good openers. And after that, what I do in the next phase is when you create the context and familiarity, the next phase is basically finding a gap. Because if you want someone to jump on a call with you, basically they should be incentivized to do that. And the incentive for that would be something that they are lacking, something that they are having problems with, or something that they are desiring that you can provide or you can solve, so that you basically justify it to hop on a call together. So this is really important. And if they don't have like a problem, they don't have a desire, they don't have a pain point, if you ask something like, for example, what are your goals, and like, or if you ask that like, how are you doing right now, maybe I see like people asking questions like, how are you doing, like, are you doing this, to basically find and pinpoint any problems. But the prospect always says that like, I'm doing amazing, I'm growing, I'm making a lot of money, or I'm basically having no problems. Like sometimes people are still forcing it to book sales call and or book a call, and it doesn't make any sense, because if the person is doing good, if the person doesn't have any pain points, like why would you book them on a sales call, or why would you try to sell them something? Like the only reason that you want to basically sell them something is to solve their problems, and if they don't admit to you that they don't have problems, it's like a bit hard. Maybe you can follow an indirect way to basically try to figure out their problems, not basically directly asking. And it's also some kind of an authority thing. When you don't have that much authority, people that don't open up that easily. But when you have a solid personal brand, when you have like a solid social proof with a good brand, when you ask a question, basically people seem to open up more easily. But this is also not, sometimes people still have problems, but if you don't have authority, people don't like to admit that. So also keep that in mind. Maybe you need to work on your authority. So yeah, you can basically ask like these questions to find out if they have problems. For example, you can ask about their goals and how far they are off from their goals. So this creates that gap. So that's why we call it find the gap. So you are asking about their goals, and you are also asking about how far they are off from their goals. So if their goals are here, if they are here, basically this is the gap, and you found the gap. Maybe you can, a bit like agitate the pain. Maybe make them like, make them aware of the pain a little bit more, and then you can like spark some curiosity, which is our next phase. So you can ask like, how far off from your goal, or like, what methods have you seen work the best? And then if they say something like with a bad strategy, and then you can say that, oh, we are doing this, like this is more efficient, we do it in last time, we do like, we generated this result maybe, which is sparking curiosity. So you can ask these questions to basically find out without what they are currently doing, to without basically being too salesy, without being too promotional, and that you can basically propose something that's more efficient, like, which is the sparking curiosity phase. So you can say that like, have you tried this, or like, I've been getting these results, so that they can so that they can feel curious. For example, you can ask like, okay, so you are creating, for example, YouTube videos, like how many hours a week are you spending creating these YouTube videos? Maybe they said 10 hours, and then you can maybe ask, oh, like, we've been using this method, or we've been like placing talent, or we've been placing editors and YouTube strategists in other people's like businesses, and we like creates maybe 3 videos a day for like in one, like with 1 hour of work. So you are doing like 10 hours, but we do it in 1 hour, stuff like that, so that you can create some curiosity, but you don't tell it exactly how you do it. So otherwise you kill the curiosity, and you basically don't have the leverage to make them jump on the call. So the point here is you create the curiosity, you kind of tease it, you maybe tease the results, but you don't tease or you don't tell the how that much, so that they feel curious. And the only reason that, or the only like way that they can learn how you are doing it is to jump on a call with you, and then on the call basically you explain it, and then offer it to do it like for them and stuff like that. So that this curiosity thing basically helps you to get them on a call. And that next part is pitching the call, which is basically if you do everything well, it's very smooth. Just ask them if you have a spare 15 minutes, if they have free 20 minutes, whatever. And if they say yes, you can say, okay, that's amazing. I can show you how we do these things, like, or how I can walk you through my process. So it's like, or you can say, I may have a few ideas on how you can implement this process. So you can basically say a few things, but the main thing here is you just ask, like, do you have 15 minutes this week, which they'll say yes to, and then you can even like do these in separate DMs, like, doesn't matter that much, but you can say, like, I can show you how we do it, or I can walk you through my process, or maybe I may have a few ideas on how you can do the same stuff like that, so that they'll say yes, and then basically you send the Calendly or whatever thing you are using. And yeah, so this was the thing that I mentioned in the beginning. If you face any resistance because you are asking all these questions, and I know some people like to hate on people that sell, and I don't know how they are going to make money, but some people just say, oh, you are selling me something, like you are a snake oil salesman. Like, they don't say that, but they just say that, oh, what are you selling, or are you trying to sell me something, or something like that. They try to like degrade you, but you can just say that I wasn't planning on offering you anything, don't even know if you're a good fit yet, and now they tried to like raise above you, but now you say that, like, I don't even know you are a good fit, like, I don't even know if you are like someone worthy of like receiving my service, or I don't know, something like that, so that now you are above them, because it's like a game of authority, game of like social proof. So you say that, like, I don't even know if you are a good fit, so I don't know even I should offer this to you. So they, at this time, like, tables turn, so maybe they kind of feel the need to qualify that themselves, so that they can say that, like, I'm worth your time, or stuff like that. So this is a good way to turn the tables. And the last one is a follow-up example. Like, some people are really needy in the follow-ups, and follow-ups are like really useful, but if you say something like, I don't know, oh, why didn't you answer my DMs, like, I offered you this, like, are you really gonna ignore me, or are you like, I don't know, like, how can you like ignore this, I have this great offer, like, why are you not responding, stuff like that. Like, you just, if you did it, like, you just killed everything. You just killed you just killed your chance of converting that lead. So these are like low-key like follow-up examples. So it's like, in my last message go through, it's not like you ignored me, like, why did you do that? It's like, my last message go through, or hey name, like whatever their name is, or maybe a meme, stuff like that. So yeah, and I suggest you like use these kind of low-key follow-ups, and also track your leads, so that you can follow up on time, and not let the leads like go away for a month and then come back. So it's also, lead to speed is important. And yeah, so if you basically want a more in-depth guide on monetizing your brand, you can like feel free to check the first link in the description. I have more stuff there, more in-depth stuff there. So besides that, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. So yeah, and also feel free to watch the video on the screen. So build and monetize your brand, and get more like learn how I do that with myself, with my clients. And yeah, thanks for watching. So if you found this video valuable, make sure you comment, and if you have any feedback, whether it's positive, negative, like, feel free to post it in the comments. I check all the comments, and I also respond to them. So if you have any questions, it would be a good idea to post it there, so that I can respond. And if you have a personal question, you can send it on X. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and I really put a lot of effort on creating these videos. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and it means a lot if you watch it till the end. So yeah, see you on the next one.